Welcome back. With us now is Yolanda Lorsch, Director of Grupo Latinoamericano. I'm sorry, you're going to have to pronounce that.
Latinoamericano.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for being here. So for people who are not familiar with this organization, what do you do?
Well, we're a not-for-profit organization, and what we do is basically our services are focused primarily, but not exclusively, to Latinos, because in this area of the Ozarks, the majority of Latinos are Hispanics, and they are immigrants. Sometimes just immigrants from another state or whatever.
Right.
And so our services, the majority of them deals with education, information, orientations, etc.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have English classes. You give English classes.
English
Tell me
classes.
about the English class in particular.
Well, because like I mentioned, many of them are immigrants, so they come with very little English, sometimes nothing at all.
Right.
So we teach English because without the language, I mean, they come here, many of them, you know, to better themselves, but without the language, it's very difficult for you to prosper or to do much. So that is basic. But we have other classes and informational workshops about, you name it. Throughout 35 years we have done just about.
I bet you've helped a lot of people through the years. And I know you offer Spanish too. Who is that for?
Well, the Spanish obviously for English speakers who want to learn Spanish. Nowadays, because of the growth of the Hispanic community in the area, of course nationwide, you know, Spanish was spoken before English in this land, but in this area, either because of jobs or churches or traveling, whatever, you know, they need to learn English, I mean Spanish, or they don't need to, but they would like to, you know, learn a foreign language. And so actually that is our only program that we charge for.
Okay.
Because all of our services and programs are for free, and we all work as volunteers. But when we founded it and we thought, you know, we're going to be teaching this and this and that, we need a place to do all these kinds of things. So what are we going to do if we're not charging? How are we going to pay rent or whatever? And then we thought about, you know, teaching Spanish. Because at that time, one of the directors was a Spanish professor, and so then we got all the...
That works, yeah, and that helps you fund it. I understand. One of my favorite things is the citizenship classes that you do, because I have a cousin who married a girl that had to go through that, and you were so helpful for her.
Right. Citizenship classes, of course, is preparation for the test to become an American citizen. But of course, that's a very, very long process when you come to this country. And the test, of course, is going to be in English, and they're going to be asking you about, you know, civics, history, all those things.
That'd be very overwhelming if you didn't have somebody to walk you through.
Right.
So, but you also help people with finding jobs.
Well, only because we received those jobs when wanted, you know. And so we have pages on social media and of course emails and so forth. So when we received it, we send them to them. Or if they ask, do you know if they're looking for this or whatever? Sometimes people call and they say, I'm looking for a job. And then I ask them, well, what kind of job? Anything. And I think, are you a doctor? Or no.
So maybe not anything.
No, we'll do anything.
But you can walk them through that.
Right. The process. But it is, especially for certain immigrants who come, let's say, from rural areas or whatever, and they start working in construction, of course. In Latin America, in Spain, of course, they use the metric system to begin with.
So there's a lot of things.
Construction is very different. But pretty soon, those people say anything, they learn, and then we find out years later that they are the best construction workers.
I love it.
You know?
Okay, I know you have so many more programs that we don't have time to talk about. How do people find more information on your website?
Well, we have a website, and the basics is there of what we do, and of course a phone number, and find us on Facebook. Latinoamericano.
You can find it all those places. Thank you so much for coming on.
Well, thank you.
These resources are available.